this person could be a good friend, but not necessarily a good worker or a good colleague.
You don't just bring in on your friends.
Yeah.
You really have to bring on someone who's competent enough and who's also able to fit into a team, especially if it's a small team of 6 people.
Today's question was sent in by our listener Kay. Kay is working with somebody who doesn't work well in a team. Several examples he gave is that this person showed prejudice towards another colleague, created a fearful workspace for a female co-worker, and he doesn't stick to commitments or mutually agreed work schedules. Sometimes he even doesn't show up for work. Well, the problem is, here's the kicker, he's friends with the director and the co-founder of the company. But get this, okay, there's so many twists. The leadership has decided that he isn't a good fit for the company and they are planning to let him go. However, it's a small company with only 6 people, no HR. Everyone is worried that he won't receive the firing news that well. They're concerned that now the friendship is on the line, and so Kay wants to know, how can they navigate this situation?
The people in this company, they did the right thing to decide that this person is not a good fit. Worrying about the friendship, I think it shouldn't be that big of a deal in that case. I think we have to always understand that when we run a business, the business interest comes first.
Yes.
Right? And the performance of every member, especially in a small team, it matters a lot. Everyone has to pull their weight. So if you have someone who's a bit dysfunctional, causing problems, not committed to the work, causing difficulties for others, in a small team, right, it's like a very, very big impact to them. If the fit is not there, the company has to decide quickly, what they need to do about this before the problem increases.
There's nothing wrong to be working with a friend or working for your friend. But I think it's also important to be very clear about your boundaries.
For the leader, the founder, right, who's friends with this person, you really have to ask yourself, take it upon yourself to say that firstly, maybe this is not a good fit. You have to take on the responsibility to communicate the news clearly, to maybe discuss the settlement options and how to best announce and communicate the departure, so that you kind of leave everyone a little bit of space. So that everyone can kind of emerge from this feeling better about the situation itself.
Yes.
Yeah. When this question came in, right, they are worried about how this person would take the news. So I was wondering, why would they worry about this?
Because I think they feel that, okay, number one, their friendship is here at stake. So what if this person stops becoming a friend? So my understanding is that this person could be a good friend. A good friend, but not necessarily a good worker or a good colleague. But I think if you are the founder of the company, it's important to think for your company at this point of time, because that's the hat that you need to wear. If this person, the Kay was saying, has already overstepped so many boundaries, including making that female co-worker feel unsafe, think about it. If the female co-worker decides to take this, escalate this, take it to Ministry of Manpower or to lodge a police complaint, that will reflect very badly on the company. So the company's reputation will be at stake. And at the end of the day, you are the business owner. You need to take care of not just your bottom line, but your rest of your workers as well.
Even when you mentioned earlier that this company doesn't have HR, so maybe the way they did the recruitment can improve.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't just bring in on your friends. You really have to bring on someone who's competent enough and who's also able to fit into a team, especially if it's a small team of 6 people. You need someone to fit in like a glove, So I think the advice I'm thinking now for people who run the business or who have a small team and then you're looking to bring in your friends, please, don't bring somebody just because he or she is your friend. Yeah, you should really assess carefully their fit and their competency for the work, the commitment to the work as well, so that you can protect your friendship. If you're not confident of that, don't bring in the friend. Because I think it's just going to create a whole mess, and it affects business.
And if this person, who you have to fire, who is a friend, is threatening to cut off the friendship, then so be it. I think there's not much you can do if the person doesn't act maturely and be able to see it as a clear separation of personal and professional.
Yeah.
So, Kay, here's hoping that you and your bosses would be able to make the right decision, do the right thing, but also at the same time deliver the news in a way that I guess would be able to, have a win-win situation for everyone. If, like Kay, you have a work-related question, do write in to us. We're at cnapodcasts@mediacorp.com.sg. We're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, as well as YouTube, where a video version of this is at.
I'm Gerald.
And I'm Tiffany. Have a good work week ahead.